Nationals lead the Cardinals 7-5 going into the ninth inning, and Drew Storen, the Nats closer, is in the game, and right now let's send it down to David Aldridge.
Dick, this is his third appearance in 3 days. I asked him last night, are you going to be ready to go if they call you? He says, look, I will find it from somewhere if they need me tonight, and we will see if he's got 3 outs worth, Dick.
He earned the win when Worth hit the homer in the bottom of the ninth inning, picked up a save in Game 1. So here is Drew Storen, Lance Lynn's high school teammate from Brownsburg High School near Indianapolis. And in Game 4, Storen was the winning pitcher, and Lance Lynn took the loss. Those are the 3 that will face Storen, Beltran, Holiday, and Craig in the ninth, Bob.
Fastball, slider, changeup combination from Drew Storen. More sliders to the righties, more changeups to the lefties. And he's a strike thrower. A 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio this season.
Beltran has not been retired tonight. Single and a double and 2 walks, and has scored a run. 1-0 to Beltran. Last chance for the Cardinals, who beat the Braves to get into this division series as the second wild card. 1-1 to Beltran. Drew Storen, who had elbow surgery, 25 years old. Shot to center field. Harper going back, and it's over his head. Bounces off the wall. Beltran, after a bobble, will hold his second. And a leadoff double here in the ninth inning by Carlos Beltran. His 3rd hit of the game and 2nd double.
Beltran just continues to amass big numbers in the postseason offensively. That's a rocket short hopping the fence out there in center field. Even Bryce Harper's speed can't catch up to that one.
Cardinals have a runner in scoring position. And looming large now is that insurance run that the Nats got in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Matt Holliday, who is 1 for 4 with a double and has knocked in 2 runs. Breaking ball, bounce to third. Zimmerman throws out Holiday as Beltran moves to third. 1 out in the ninth. So Holiday was up as a potential tying run at the plate. So was Alan Craig. And the breaking ball is inside. 1-0 to Craig, who is 0 for 3 with a walk. He walked with the bases loaded.
Well, we talked about Kurt Suzuki getting some pitches for his pitchers earlier in the game. He took one away from Drew Storen that time. That slider was all over the strike zone, and Suzuki pushed it right down below the knees.
Craig had 22 home runs and 92 runs batted in during the season. Swings and misses on a fastball from Storen. Nationals trying to hold on and withstand a Cardinals surge after it was 6-0 at one point. Cardinals came to within 6-5 before the Nats got a run in the bottom of the 8th. Beltran at third, breaking pitch, and it's 2-1 to Alan Craig. Yadier Molina on deck for the Redbirds. There he is.
And the Nationals really only concerned with the guy at the plate right now. Once again playing in their no doubles defense. Everybody, especially Michael Morrison left, playing very deep.
Two and two.
Well-located fastball, bottom of the kneecaps, outside corner. Not much you can do with that pitch, even if you do make contact.
Staying alive is Craig. Drew Storen, who did not pitch this year until July the 19th. Coming off of that elbow surgery. Cardinals need 2 to tie. Beltran at third with 1 out, 2-2 to Alan Craig, the cleanup hitter. And Craig goes down for the second out of the night.
Wicked slider from Drew Storen. Mentioned fastball slider to the righties. That pounded Craig with some fastballs on that outside corner. Comes back with a slider in the same location, working off the corner of the plate. Swing and a miss from Alan Craig.
So a 2-run lead, 2 out, runner at third, and Yadier Molina coming up. Molina is 0 for 3, walked his last time up. Molina 1 for 5 against Storen. The one hit, though, was a home run. One and 0 inside.
That's the second first pitch slider that Storen has thrown in this inning that looked to be a strike. Just didn't get the call and didn't get a real good job from his catcher receiving the pitch.
Nationals 1 out away from moving on to host the San Francisco Giants. Cardinals have stayed alive admirably the last 2 years in postseason. But they're down to their last out. Foul straight back, and it's 1-1 to Molina. A lot of people didn't think the Cardinals would get this far after losing Albert Pujols, Tony La Russa, and Dave Duncan, the manager and pitching coach combination, and then injuries to Furcal and Lance Berkman. But they got to postseason and are in the division series now, trying to hang on. 1-1 pitch, 2-1. Cardinals string of 5 consecutive elimination game victories in postseason on the line here. And a foul ball out of play. And now the Cardinals down to their last strike. And it's 3-2 now to Molina. And if he can keep it going, David Freese. What a man for the Cardinals to have come up here. If Molina can keep it alive. Beltran is at third. 2 out, 2-run lead for the Nationals here in the 9th inning. And ball 4, and Yadier Molina draws the walk, and runners now at first and third, so the tying runs are on the base paths, and David Freese coming to the plate. Yes.
Slider left way up above the top of the strike zone by Drew Storen. 2 bench players available for Mike Matheny. One, Adron Chambers, who has been used as a pinch runner a lot during the second half of the season. The other, his backup catcher, Tony Cruz. Would he pinch run for Yadier Molina? I don't believe so.
And he's not a bad base runner at that. And here is Freese, and grounds the first pitch foul. Freese with 2 hits and 4 trips tonight. And the Cardinals are going to need his postseason exploits that he showed last year to hang in there. 1 strike, 2 outs. Well, these fans are loving it. And a tad nervous. One and one to Freeze. Good pitch in on the fist. Freeze getting the fastball and fouls it. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes, and again the Cardinals down to their last strike.
Got to be careful in there. David Freeze, a very dangerous hitter from the middle of the plate in. That's where his power is. Most teams, especially in this particular situation, just try to stay away.
Team with the best record in baseball, trying to complete a come-from-behind win in the series against the experienced Cardinals. Check swing, and it's 2-2 as they check with Ed Hickox, the first base umpire on this.
Yeah, it looked like he was able to hold it back that time. A little bit of indecision. Good slider once again from Drew Storen in a great location when he's ahead in the count. That time Freeze able to check.
First and third, 2 out, 2-run lead, 2-2 to Freeze. Just missing outside, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I'd have to think about holding Yadier Molina on first base right here. Adam LaRoche is going to swing around and play behind him. But Yadier Molina represents the tying run, and as you mentioned, he's a good base runner, not a fast base runner, but a good base runner. I would hold him on first base. Very little chance David Freeze is going to hit a ground ball to the right side.
Payoff pitch with 2 out, and there goes Molina. And ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs, and the tying runs are in scoring position. And you mentioned Adron Chambers, the speedy pinch runner, and he's going to go in run now for Molina at second, because Chambers is the key runner at second. Bases are loaded. A 2-run lead for the Nats. And Descalso, who has doubled and homered in his last at bat. Coming down to the wire in this game. And there's a ball hit off the glove of Desmond. 2 runs are going to score. The Cardinals will tie it up. Descalso with a sharp ground ball off the glove of Ian Desmond, and we have a new ball game. And the Cardinals coming back and tying the game at 7-7. A base hit for Descalso after homering last inning.
A bullet back up the middle of the field. Desmond able to get a glove on it. Looked like he was a little off balance as he made that dive to his left. Beltran will score easily. The pinch runner Chambers right behind him to tie it up. Wow.
And you've said it, and you can look at the face of the fans here anticipating the clincher here and moving on, but the Cardinals never say die. They're never out of it until you actually get them retired and out of it. And here is Cosma, and he takes strike 1. Tony Cruz is on deck for the Cardinals, backup catcher. And he would bat in the pitcher spot. Runners at first and third, and a called strike. So The go-ahead run is at third base in David Freese. On at first base is Daniel Descalso. "7-7 the score. It was 6-0 Washington. 5 runs across the plate for the Cardinals, and then the insurance run. There goes the runner from first, and he's in at second base. And all that does is affect a possible force play, as Descalso will be credited with a stolen base. So now second and third, and 1-2 the count to Cosma. Cardinals managing to get 2 runs off of the closer Drew Storen. 1-2 to Cosma, and the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. What a turn of events, Bob Brenly.
I'm telling you. I mean, you get your closer on the mound. You're feeling pretty good about the way things are going. You know, the leadoff double by Beltran, but then 2 quick outs. Fans are on their feet. They're ready to start throwing confetti, and now look at it.
Walks to Molina and Freese before the Sharps single off of Desmond's glove by Descalso. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and a line drive to right field. It's going to be a base hit. 2 runs will score, and the Cardinals take a 9-7 lead. Pete Cosma delivers a 2-run single to right field, knocking in 2 runs, and it could have been Descalso just the same. Both of them unlikely heroes in the bottom third of the order, coming up big for the Cardinals here. And here is Jason Mott batting for himself here. Now we'll look ahead to the Nationals' 9th inning. It'll be the top of the order: Worth, Harper, and Zimmerman. Crowd is stunned. The largest crowd ever to see a game at Nationals Park. Still on their feet, but shocked. 4 runs in for the Cardinals. And the pitch is high, 2-1. Cardinals have scored 6 runs in the last 3 innings. Mott at the plate for the first time this year. And it's out of play. Cardinals relentless in postseason last year, winning the World Championship. And we said there 5 consecutive elimination games in postseason on the line. Right now on their way to make it 6. And Mott strikes out. 4 runs cross the plate for the Cardinals, and the Nationals trail by 2 after leading 6-0.